Hello and welcome back to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play production of our Legend of the Ramble House Saints. So when last we left off, the heroes had made their way to the Vault of Thorns. And they fought these amazingly cute little creatures made of twigs and thorns and almost died. Kind of proud of that. Those were some pretty nasty little creatures that were a lot of fun for me to play. I think everybody else had as much fun as I did.
I had a good time.
I don't want to fucking talk about it.
I mean, I didn't have any issues with them.
Where'd Sweet Mike go?
Sweet Mike was leading up to the session. Now you get bitter looking at this map of things that tried to kill me, and I couldn't loot a single one of them.
So anyway, they now stand outside this strange building in a very vibrant forest. Exotic flowers everywhere, draping over everything. And ahead of them in the side of the building, it's got this ornate set of doors carved into a giant flower with stamens coming off either side of it, as those of you who are watching can see on the map. And as you guys approach, everybody make a notice check.
I approach and I make check.
Notice.
Oh, no joy for Blizz.
Good mind roll.
Yeah, I got super laggy there.
Blizz got a critical failure there.
I did not see yours roll.
Yeah, no, I can't click my button. Let's try it this way. Oh, it's not working at all for me. Let me try it from my character sheet.
That's really weird. Let me see if it's a permissions thing real quick, because you should have.
So, like when I click my roll button, the highlighted red just stays there for a second.
Yeah.
Just hangs out for a little too long. Oh, that just puts me into the screen again.
Yeah. Well then, try refreshing. That see if
cannot
that
read properties of undefined. Reading long. Try the refresh.
Yeah.
And of course, Blizz doesn't notice anything because he is just every time one of these fucking leaves twitch, he's
jumping.
Yes, little bit shell shocked by the twiggy things shooting breath weapons.
Okay, now my quick drop menus are gone. Nope, no dice.
Well, that's disappointing. Let's see if it'll let me click it. No. Are you linked? Yep. Let me pause the recording for a second and we'll troubleshoot this.
Let's check.
Okay.
Notice.
Technical issues are fixed. And
solid 3.
Sid, as you can see, is now able to roll.
Also distracted by the
twig creatures.
Distracted by all the drugs in his system.
Credo and Spike, both of you notice that excuse me, that the door, the ornate doors in front of you has some runes carved into them. And let's see here. Yes. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. So, Credo, you cannot make anything out of those. However, I am going to... Now, this is going to say that... Spike is going to be saying it, but that's the only way that I can think of because I don't have any other tokens with this language. So, And Spike, if you look in the chat there, you should have it already translated.
Yeah. Oh, does it show up as a weird letters for everybody else? Because
Yeah,
I'm
it's just
super
a whole
cool.
bunch of squigglies because we don't speak Druid.
But guys, I know what it says. I know. If you
What's it
seek,
say?
shh. If you seek peace in nature,
Oh, I'm giving you a penny
welcome.
for that.
If you seek anything else, beware the wrath of the Vault of Thorns. But I don't get it, guys. I already got attacked, and why would I want to hurt nature?
Well, then you should be the one to open the door. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Well, you should be the one to open the door.
Okay.
All right, move on up there and open that door. As the door opens, you see this extensive wooden bridge stretching across a wide, high chamber that's overlooking an exotic garden at least 80 feet below you. The air in here, as it comes rushing out, is hot and humid and has the powerful smell of overripe vegetation wafting out the door. Pardon me. Looking up, the ceiling appears to be a complex series of star-patterned glass that's magnifying the rays of the sun directly above. And at the far end of the bridge, you see interwoven branches forming a doorway.
I don't like this, guys.
Just they're just using like a sun-like thing to make the vegetation better. They're like a greenhouse. You've seen one of those, right?
But do you smell it? It's not good.
It just smells like it's overripe, not dead or
Yeah.
anything.
Well, I don't want to be overripe. I'm a fucking cactus. Are we going into it?
Yep.
Fredo, Ingrahild, lead on.
So it'll lean over to Blizz and say, I'm pretty sure she was born in a greenhouse. I don't see why she doesn't understand what's going on here.
I don't know what leshies do or where they come from. They're just there. And I'm
Driddles.
going to wait at the door because I don't know how sturdy that bridge is at the moment.
It's going to start rambling about where leshies actually come from since you said you didn't know something.
Second moves. Okay. Bridge seems to be holding up under all that meat. James, did
are
mute
you
yourself?
muted?
Yep, the bridge is holding up. I apologize. I didn't realize I hadn't unmuted myself.
It's okay. We're just having conversations.
Yep. I was responding.
I'm sure.
All right.
I'm sure everything you
As-
said was fascinating.
It was. As you guys get to there, the door behind you suddenly slams shut. And I'm going to pause it for a second because I need to add you guys and
About 30 things to
you
combat.
guys.
But we're with nature. We like peace.
As you hear something shout, did I give them the language? I did not.
Let it all out.
So
These
let me
are the
let me
times.
add their language to them. As one of these creatures shouts out in, oh, come on. There we go. And that's going to pop up And if any of you can read it, let me know.
Nay.
They're not
Negative.
speaking Sylvan?
They are not.
Well, I don't speak whatever they're speaking. I was sure Sylvan would be what Fae speak, but
Actually, I think you are correct. I may have put that on there wrong. I did. I misspelled it. So let me try that again.
being a gnome finally mattered just because it gave me Sylvan.
Now can you read it?
Oh, yeah, very friendly.
Aw.
Awesome. And as that happens, one of them with a held action suddenly causes this. Let's see, how many can I get to happen as darkness just drops right there.
Nice.
All right, and that will begin the fight. Oh, somebody pinged me on Discord.
Well, they can go wait somewhere.
Well, no, you don't want them to wait because that was Wyatt telling me that the map for the next section of this adventure is done.
Well, we're not getting there today,
Might not get there ever.
right?
All right.
Oh, I didn't look at my adventure card.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
I don't think I refreshed them because I thought we were going to keep the same ones. I think
Oh,
Dustin
well.
was the only one who.
Yeah, mine's different. So
Yeah. So, fun thing.
Yeah, I was keeping mine.
If you click on the card, not play or pass, but if you just click on the card, there was an update that makes
Pops
the
up.
card artwork pop up for you. And it also
Very
means
nice.
I can show it to our viewers.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy schmancy.
So
All
does the
right.
discard pile currently have anything in it?
I'm looking at
Would
the
it
wrong
have
Discord
our
file. You should be
card
able to
from
open
last
it.
time?
Yeah, it has your card from last time.
Cool.
All right, so up first we have Blizz. Blizz, you are engulfed in total darkness.
All right. Engulfed in total darkness, things screamed, "Die, intruders," in Sylvan, which I will say, they're not friendly, they want us to die. And I'm going to...
I love the fact that I can blind you and then you really don't know which way to go.
Right, Let me check my powers here. It came off from... Which direction did I hear the sound from? Can I make a notice check for that as a free action?
Indeed.
All right,
Oh.
What's an 8 get me?
So you definitely know that the shout came from somewhere right around here. You should still be able to see the arrow.
Yep, I see the arrow, so it came from somewhere around there. So, let's break out a new power.
Ooh, new powers.
New power. I need to read it real quick.
An unskilled attempt at this power?
Oh, well, I thought I had added the skill.
Yeah,
Bear
add
with
the skill.
me.
All right, barrier. So you're going to create a wall.
Yes, because I don't know what the hell's going on. It'll be a wall of ice unless I decide to do something different. Here, let
Okay.
me press that power button again. There we go. All right, let me read it.
Creates a straight wall 5 inches long and 1 inch tall.
All right, as per usual, all of my trappings are ice-based because of my draconic heritage. This time, I'm going to make that a wall of fire so that it provides some light.
Okay.
Let me see. I don't really need anything. You know what? We're going to spend a PowerPoint to change it to fire. We're using that. And then we're going to change it. We're going to double the length and height just because I can.
Okay.
For an extra PowerPoint.
And just use the line or the ray template to place it.
Okay.
And
Did I get a sense for how far out that voice was?
Roughly. Let me do a measurement real quick. Crap. There we go. About 5 inches out ahead of you, so about 10 yards.
So I'm gonna put that. I can't read how long that is. Hold, please. Whoa. All right.
Yeah, you got to zoom in.
These numbers are so tiny.
I couldn't get them to go any larger, and I have learned my lesson about making my maps at 256 ppi on the import.
Son of a bitch, I lost it. Okay, this is a pain in the ass.
5 inches would be right about here.
Oh, I got 10 inches on it because I doubled it. There we go. That's close enough for jazz. Did it show up?
It did.
All right. So that's where I put it.
All right. And it is a wall of fire. Let me double check this. Does it cause... Whoops, I did not mean to... Oh, I didn't. Okay.
And then I'm spending a Benny because we left off with last session with very few PowerPoints left for me.
Yep. And you added the damage to it or just the size?
Doubled the size and then spent a trapping to change it to a wall of fire so that we could get some light from it.
It is giving lots of light outside of the darkness.
Awesome. So this is a spell effect, not a natural effect.
Okay, so you made that a wall of fire. I am going to, that way everybody remembers what it is, and just because I enjoy all of the animations. There it is.
Is this wall of fire damaging? I missed that part.
It is not.
Okay, cool.
There we go. All right, so that will take us to... Are you going to move it all, Blizz?
Yeah, I'm going to creep forward a little bit.
Okay.
Just keep on. And there's Ingrahild right in front of me. Okay. So I will stop right next to Ingrahild so that I buddy system.
All right.
Also, it doesn't look like I was added to combat.
Oh, he was not. We don't need you anyway. Fuck you.
Give you a card there. Okay.
All right. Oh,
there we go.
Kratos' turn. Did I drop that wall of fire right on Kratos?
You did, but since it doesn't have damaging,
that's why I was double asking.
That's not affecting him then.
At least he could see close by him a bit better, maybe. I don't fucking know. I tried.
All right, so it's my turn.
Yep.
There's a wall of fire, like, directly in front of me, like, singeing my nose hairs if it actually was real fire.
Yeah, but it's not putting off any heat, fortunately.
And there's this big dark area behind me. I don't see anybody, so I'm actually going to hold my action for now.
All right. And that takes us to this guy. Spike, give me a notice check.
Okay.
All right. So you hear the flutter of wings off in this direction, and it sounds like they're moving away from you. And then something happens, And if I remember right, this is only a single target. As you hear chanting in that same language.
Oh.
No, it won't do that. It will do this. So it is going to spend extra power points. It is going to center it right there. All right. And I need everybody who has just been targeted inside of that area of effect to make a... Oh, no, it does not. He just has to succeed. So,
No, it's not available. Damn.
All right. And I am going to...
Might want to make your roll not private so we can see what the
Oh.
damage is.
It's not damage. There was a reason I had left it. As all of you go blind. And on each one of your turns, where is the blind condition? There is no blind condition.
That should not be a raise because scale does not affect spellcasting.
All right. So
Nice,
all of
Mike.
you have been, thank you for catching that, blinded. There is no blinded condition. So we'll just leave that as it is. However, what I can do is reduce your vision to... I'll leave it as is for now. All right. So you heard the flapping of wings. That happens. You
It's just
all of you.
we get a -2 penalty to all actions. That's what blind does.
Thid, make a notice check.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you have no idea where this is coming from. And it is going to try and blind you. Whoops. I still had that on secret roll. So let's see if this one pulls it off.
I think so.
That's a raise.
All right. So you're going to be at a -4 as you do get struck completely blind.
Guys, there's light back. Oh, God, there's no light.
All right. I forgot to do the extra. There we go. No, that wasn't supposed to show up what they are. All right. That takes us to yet another one. None of these guys are, well, not that you can tell now, are becoming visible. Thid, or not Thid, sorry. Yeah, Blizz. Make a notice check with your -2.
Motherfucker, because this is sight-based.
Yep.
All right.
You can hear it. Undoubtedly, you can hear it.
Fuck it. That's a 7.
All right. So you notice that in the dark, there is something flying in the air right next to you. And even through your blurred vision, you kind of get a view of what it looks like. And it's really weird because that's what it looks like.
Fucking Faye. Thank you for reinforcing every character I've ever had's vast hatred of Faye.
Actually, I think the person you can thank in this instance is Larry Wilhelm.
Well, fuck that guy. Just
All
kidding.
right.
You did a great job, Larry.
So
But
it
fuck
flies
you.
up and it is giggling with like seriously demented glee as it tries to stab you with its itty bitty sword. And why does it have... Oh, your parry is 9. That's why. And it misses. All right. That takes us to Spike. Spike, first up, you need to make a vigor check.
All right.
All right. So you have shaken off the effects of the blindness. You can now see...
It's at the end of the turn.
Oh, at the end of the turn? Okay. So
Yep.
whatever you do will have the -2 this round. So what do you wish to do?
Sorry,
Yeah.
if I catch James, I gotta catch us too. It's
You don't have to.
Oh man, this is not. I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm going to. I'm gonna try shape change.
All right. First off, I'm going to drop an extra copy of you off the map. So that way
Perfect.
I can keep you in the combat. All right. So go ahead and make that...
Oh, my screen's black.
how many points are you spending?
I'm spending 5.
all right. Go ahead and... you can't see your screen?
I just have my little square.
Let me do
Okay,
that.
there we go.
Okay. Whenever there's 2 of
Yeah.
you on there, apparently it automatically goes to the newest one.
Alrighty, so I need to do this -2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Let's
it's
see.
not. Casting a spell isn't sight based.
Yeah, that's true because you're casting
Oh,
it on
okay,
yourself.
true. Sure, unclicked it. Click off.
Oh, she got a total of 8, which is a raise. So that means it's going to last a long time.
Okay.
And make sure you click on yourself and click that macro.
What you change it into?
You know, I don't have permission to execute macro shape
that's
changer.
right. I will...
Because,
No,
There-
it's actually a Foundry issue, and they are currently in the middle of fixing it. Foundry changed a lot of permissions with their latest update. So it's really weird. The 2 big macro guys for Suede are working on fixing it. What are you changing into?
Okay, well, I have a question first.
Mhm.
One of my options is I would ignore penalties for dim and dark illumination, which I assume I don't need an answer for that. But the other is all around vision. I don't know what that means.
You see in all directions at the same time.
Oh God. Ugh. I want to turn into violet fungus.
Violet fungus.
Yeah.
Cast with a raise. All right. And I believe that, yep, that booted you out. So now I should be able to safely drop you back in.
Oh.
Add you back to combat. Did that do the weird thing to your...
Yes, I'm back in. I'm on the off-screen spike.
Okay. Ooh. Let me think for a second. Actually, here's what we'll do. We will just add you back in this way. There we go. Update combatant. You were the 6 of spades. It won't let me give it to you. But
So I'm just surprised you didn't just have her token mount the shape change one.
that wouldn't have been a bad idea. All right. So yeah. There you are.
I can't see. Can I not see still?
me see here. I bet. Yeah, you are still blind.
Right. But the half the dark screen.
Oh, you have. That's right.
Yeah. Ignore penalties for dim and dark illumination.
Okay, so you can see fine in there.
Okay.
And is that actual blind vision?
No blind sense like other ones could have had, but so the penalties for the dim and dark illumination, she just wouldn't have any penalties when swinging, but she
Okay.
just wouldn't be able to see through it.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you'd went for like the Tentamort with blind sense,
Right. That was my other one, but
yep, or the giant leech, or
All right.
something with dark vision, those
Okay.
would have.
All right, so you've cast your spell. Are you going to move it all? Your
I
pace is
am gonna
amazing.
move.
Pace is 5 on that.
Thought
Yeah,
the pace
which
was
is
2.
Oh, parry's 5. Yeah, pace is 2.
yeah.
think
And I
you
won't
picked
take
the wrong
damage from
thing,
this
huh?
fire. I did, but you know what? It's okay. I'm learning.
That's right. You have
Oh my
reach
god, I
1 with
can't
your
read because it's
tentacles
so
as long as
tiny.
you
Let
can
me.
see.
I'm not going to take damage from this, right?
No.
No.
Oh, wait, I don't want to go there. I want to go in there. Okay, that's all right. I should have picked the other one, but I'm nature. You know, I'm beautiful. Look at me, I'm beautiful.
Beautiful
You
and
are a
purple.
beautiful violet fungus.
Yeah.
All right, Ingrahild.
All right. Well, she probably heard Blizz squeak out when the
Indeed.
thing swung at her. So she's going to move. Oh, there it is.
And she is still blind, or she does still have that fuzzy blindness going on.
Yep. So -2. But she's still going to declare 2 actions because, well, why not? So accurate acts first. Got the -2 for better rolls. Everything was there. We don't like that. Let's spend a Benny just to see.
Yo.
We're gonna just stick with that one on that and go to our trusty, ever-present hand axe for the second one. Ugh, not good as well. She's sitting on 2 bennies left. We might need those, so we will call it at that and make the free vigor check to see if she can rub her eyes out.
She's rubbing it out.
She has successfully rubbed one out away from Fid's ever-present gaze and is no longer considered blinded.
All right.
My gaze
Then it
isn't
goes
currently
to
present,
This
so you're
one.
wrong.
That's. You guys hear a squeal from off in this area, and the flutter of wings, and then it is going to shoot. Oh, the target has dodge.
Yep.
That was a nice pickup. All right. It shoots. And what do you mean under minimum strength? That bow does not have. That bow should not have a d6 strength to it. So we will remove that penalty, and that turns it into a basic success. But it is not enough to hurt Kratos as this tiny little pinprick arrow bounces off of his armor. Then
All right, I'll go ahead and take my action after that.
Okay, let me back up. And after... And then it is Kratos' turn.
Alrighty, so something hit me. I felt something bounce off of me from the, I guess it'd be directly
direction.
the south-ish direction.
Yeah.
So we are going to stumble forward slightly towards it.
And you
And-
can make a notice check as you're moving up because these things are using wings, so you can hear the wings flutter.
All right. And this won't be site-based, so I won't have a penalty to it, correct?
Correct. All right, so it sounds like it's coming from somewhere right in this area.
All righty, we're going to continue on to about right here, about where we think it would be. And we'll take one swing with the hammer. So that would be, we'll throw the frenzy on there too for the fun of it.
Okay.
So we'll have the -2 from the blind.
Correct. The fact that it is invisible will make it an additional -4.
So a total of -6. All right. And like I said, we will take our frenzy on that. And you know what? We'll wild attack it too. Just because we can't see what's going on. We're just trying to hit something.
Right now, one of them hit.
Oh, so I did hit something. Cool.
Yep, you hit something that was right here. Just barely in your reach.
All right. And we will hit it with the wild attack damage. We're not going to attempt to do anything better.
Okay, so your total was 8 versus its toughness. And you definitely hit it, and it is now shaken. Whoops, that's the
Awesome.
wrong thing. There we go.
And then I get a vigor check to become unblinded at the end of my turn, right?
Yep. These are not so nice, Faye, because their invisibility is pretty much permanent except for under certain conditions.
All right. And we did not pass that, but we will spend a Benny to attempt to pass that because I would like to see. Oof, that fatigue is hurting me. So we will spend one more Benny just to try to get a better roll.
There it is. You shake it off.
Perfect. And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. That takes us to this one, which is going to... This way, to this way, to here. And Blizz, make an athletics check. I don't like that one. All right, Blizz has a 5. It has a 7. Blizz, you get shoved hard. Come on, whoops. This way.
Did you take into account its minus for scale?
That would be a -1. Yeah, because there's only a difference in size of 1 against you.
Okay. Just making
So
sure.
that still would have succeeded at a 6. And it chuckles gleefully. Then we go to this guy who is going to shoot at Kratos. Sorry. It fires away. Let me remove that penalty. And that is a hit with a raise against Kratos. And it still does no damage to Kratos.
Question. When it comes to ties for those sort of athletics checks, because I would have gotten a +1, it would have had the -1. Where do ties go?
That would leave you right where you were.
Thank you. Fuck that little bastard.
All right, so that was it. Now it is Thid's turn. Thid, before anything else, what are you going to do? You can't do your vigor check yet.
Yeah. So Thid's gonna, I assume I already have my spear out, but pull the spear out and just kind of stumble forward, rubbing his eye with his opposite hand.
Okay.
I didn't really mean to move that far, but Liz, is that you?
So you get
What?
stopped right there as you're moving forward.
And so then I'll attempt a notice check to see if I hear the thing.
Actually, those two are visible because they attacked.
So I don't hear it. It's just a bunch of buffeting sound.
You can kind of see, thanks to your dark vision
Okay.
and the sunlight overhead, that's why you can see as far as you can. But you can kind of see this creature right here.
Oh yeah, I'll take a swing at it with my spear because I'm all disoriented.
Just the -2 from
He's at a -4.
I'm at a -4.
He got the raise.
Because I'm real bad. So let me do a little -4. And give her a good old swing.
Oh,
swing.
Aces, 3 aces.
Swing.
You hit that sucker and then some. Go ahead and click that raise damage for that total of 18.
Swing.
Holy shit. Apparently being blinded is what Thid needed.
And it screams as it falls to the ground, quite dead. All
Liz,
right.
I can't see.
Now make your vigor check.
You have a -2
At a
on
-2.
this because it got a raise.
Vigor. -2. And of course, no aces now. Liz, I really can't see. I'm not kidding.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I would also like to play my action card.
Oh.
Which is I can pick a card out of the discard pile. It is called Desperate Times. Play to take any one adventure card from the discard pile, which I don't remember the exact thing from last session, but I know it gave us like a bump to our parry and toughness. Anybody within, I think, 6 inches of me?
All right. So I will.
Playing that one.
Yep, until a joker is drawn.
Yep.
Past
Which
that.
Which is why my parry and toughness were still so damn high.
Oh, I guess that was still in effect, huh? So I don't need to actually play my card yet.
Yeah, you don't need
no,
to
the
play.
Joker already came out, I thought.
No.
No, it was we hadn't been dealt one at the end of last session, so
Okay.
I forgot about the Joker portion. So I won't play that card until the Joker comes up, and then I'll play it. So
All right.
I apologize. That was a misremember.
It's okay. Blizz, you are up, sir.
Yep. So I'm having some hard time seeing. Oh, no, wait. I made my vigor check, didn't I?
I believe you did. Yes.
Oh, no, wait.
so.
That was Ingrahild. Blizz hadn't gone against these things yet. Will you move the Fae to my left back between me and Ingrahild? You had moved him out of the way when you shoved me.
That's right.
Thank you. All right. Well, I'm going to declare 2 actions to claw this thing, just because, well, it's there. I have claws. And I'm not thrilled with this. 2 actions for that, -2 for that. And we'll have a big old 0 to miss. It'll actually be a 1, because for whatever reason, the scale modifier is not taking into account my size.
I'll say something, Javier.
Yep. And then claw number 2. We'll need to -3 off of that total. Missed anyway at a -1 total. So there's my turn as I'm...
All right. And then your vigor check.
Oh, yep. I was a noodle before I vigored.
There we go. I bumped it back.
Thank you. Because let's clear this off. Yay! No -2 anymore.
All
And now I
right.
won't press the button. You can press it.
Thid.
All right. So Thid's good. Blizz, where are they at? I can't see them, but I can kill them.
My left.
So Thid's gonna like reach out and grab like Blizz's horn and try to determine which horn that is.
Let's make that a notice check with a -4.
Man. Get a -4 penalty. It's not even site based. Gosh. This guy.
Well, you're kind of panicking because you can't see.
I'm a ruthless killer. All right. So do you want me to go the wrong
hold on.
direction then? And no, I'm
I
still
had
targeting.
to. I don't know why it's doing that. Because it added the scale modifier in. I don't know why.
I was still
You had somebody
targeting.
targeted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the total of -1. You reach out trying to grab his horn, and let's do it this way.
Whoa.
That's a little horn.
2 inches to the 9 o'clock. So you go 1, 2 to there.
I don't see anybody. So I'm gonna just keep moving until I see somebody. So
Same
he
direction.
said on his
No, you idiot! You're gonna just I
I would go down because I know I'm on a bridge, right? So like I know Thid was or Blizz was in front of me.
He was.
So I didn't see anybody on his left, which I thought this was his left. So but then I'll bump into one and swing out. I found it. Inventory.
You know, as much as I hate darkness and blind and all this is a fun combat.
Give me an ace.
Oh,
And Thid's rolling rocks.
that is a
And I still failed.
Miss.
Miss by 1.
Tough. And that'll be that for Thid. Vigor check. To try and is this at a minus?
-2.
-2. So you're still at the -4.
Yep, I would have been blind. Cool. That is the end for Thid.
So this one down here gets a chance to unshake, which the macros all work great for me. And we'll make that unshaken, and it screams in terror. You hear it fluttering around, Kratos. And then Kratos, make an athletics check.
Alrighty.
What size are you, Kratos?
I am size 1.
Oh, okay. So you have a +3 to this. It has a -3 to this.
All right. Right now, and then I need to put the -3 on.
And take away its +2 from scale.
All right. So as of right now, it is sitting at a 6 versus
Kratos would be at an 11.
Yeah, because I didn't add my scale difference to it.
And it will spend a Benny. And that is no better. All right. You feel something slam into you from this side. Whoops. This side right here. Like it's trying to shove you.
Cool. I know where to swing next.
Then, no. All right, this one. It is going to fly to here, fly to here. That's all you guys here. This one applies to here and then to here. And then it goes to, where's this guy? Oh, this guy. All right, so he is flying in and then to there. And as he appears, Thid, make an athletics check.
Athletics.
All right, so we are going to remove the scale bonus. There is a difference of 2. So I need to add a -2 to that.
I would get a +2, but that still would not be enough.
All right. Oh, I applied the penalty to you. Or did I?
You did,
Yep.
but I had a 12 and you had a 17.
Yep, 17, so it's still a hit with a raise.
Thid, you are going to get an agility check with a -2.
Agility. -2.
As you have you heard that song?
Probably spend a penny on this.
Probably a good idea.
There we go.
Was the song "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor"?
No.
It's raining dwarves.
No.
Free falling,
There you go.
but not today.
As you
I
go
grabbed
flying
that
off
edge.
the edge, you flail wildly, and your fingertips just manage to catch that ledge. So you are currently hanging off the side of the bridge. You're not sure how far the fall is going to be if you do fall. However, you hear both of those Fae cackle maniacally as the one sends you flying off the side.
Ah!
And then it is this one. And he is going to provoke this. Whoops. This guy right here is going to provoke from both Blizz and Ingrahild.
All right, Ingrahild will go first.
Ingrahild
With a
hits.
hit.
Is it close enough to provoke from me? I still got my spear in my hand.
All right.
Actually, your spear is falling because you would have needed
Ingr-
both hands to catch yourself.
Oh, you gotta use 2. Damn.
So Blizz will try his attack.
Bet you wish you had a weapon cord now.
That's a free action. It's a free action to drop a weapon, right? And I can take a free action at any time, so I could have dropped the weapon before I got to the ledge.
Not once it hits you.
You can't take free actions whenever. That's only on your turn. All right, Blizz missed, but at least it's shaken, so it can't do the fun thing it wanted to do.
Indeed. That makes me sad. So it will continue its move as it gets to there. All right, so it goes to there. All right, Ingrahild.
All right. Ingrahild, seeing these little bastards are tough. She doesn't see one right now, but heard flapping. Oh. All right. Well, she's going to move there and declare 3 act. No, just 2. If she takes out this guy, Thid can climb up on his own. Or do I want to risk pulling Thid up? Now, take out the threat first. Ingrahild's pretty beefy.
Beefy.
Right? 2 actions. We are going to wild attack this thing because they are really hard to hit. Case in point.
All right, the first swing goes wide and misses.
You know what? I didn't like that. I want to Benny that. There we go,
And
Ingrahild.
she turns it around with a Benny to a just barely hit.
And we click the wild attack again for damage.
And that'll cause a wound. And I think, yes. All right, so it is at death's door.
It's at death's door.
Yeah, that just means it's hit all of its wound levels.
All right, so she's going to try to finish this thing off with the tomahawk.
Giggity.
Yes. Oh, aces galore. I would like to click the raise button 3 times, please.
No,
because that's the way it
just
should
once.
be. Still mad about that change. Never mind, I'm not mad about it anymore. As 21 points of damage comes across the screen.
All right, and she just flat wrecks that little creature. And it falls to the ground quite dead.
And then she's done. Actually, free action, she puts away the tomahawk, and other free action holds out a hand to Thid so that if he needs to grab onto something, he's got it.
Okay. All right, Spike.
Well,
You heard a bunch of buzzing of wings, and they all headed in roughly the direction of Credo.
yeah. But I still can't see anything.
No,
Like,
which
I
is
can't
weird,
see them.
because they've been making attacks, and they're still invisible.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool for them. So I don't really know what to do. So can I, I have my giant tentacles, which can be used if I were to die as whips. So can I take my tentacles and like make whipping noises to taunt them so they can freaking fight me so I can see them?
Yeah, make a, let's see. You don't have taunt, so make an unskilled check, which is not on that sheet. Let me fix that. Because it switches you to an NPC sheet when you get
Right.
Does Spike have taunt?
No.
Okay.
all right. No, it transfers her skills over.
Oh, okay. It transfers all of her
Yep.
non-physical skills.
All right. There you go. Make that a unskilled check.
Um.
You know what? I'll even give you a +2.
Where am I finding this?
So open your you use the HUD, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I opened the character sheet for the fungus. I have it open.
Oh, it would be all the way at the bottom of the skills.
Oh, okay. Whoop. You said you're so kind and gonna give me a +2.
I'm going to give you a +2
Wow.
because those tendrils make amazing whipping sounds.
If
Yeah.
you listen closely, you can summon Cheryl.
All right. You think you may have gotten their attention.
Credo, I don't know what to do anymore.
You can't
You
talk.
can't talk.
No.
The sound of a non-sentient plant is actually quite refreshing.
All right. Credo.
Wow.
All right, so we are going to swing the direction that shove came from. Just one swing, but I am going to be taking 2 actions total.
Sorry, the swing will come at a -4 for the invisibility?
Yep, and then -2 for the extra action.
Correct.
All right, make sure we got all that turned on and roll.
Oh.
Renzi is so nice to have for those.
So that first swing missed. That second swing hit dead on. Go ahead and roll the damage bones there.
Yep, and with wild attack,
Oh.
get them raises going.
All right. So you hit that sucker. You felt the hit. And then it appears right in front of you as it falls to the ground, quite dead.
And you said I heard buzzing heading towards me,
You hear buzzing out in front of you somewhere.
out in front of me still.
Yep.
So we're going to use our second action to kind of like squat down a little bit to lower our center of gravity.
Okay. So bracing yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Basically, trying to set yourself up for a bonus against athletics checks.
Yep.
All right. Round 3. Thid is at the top. Thid, that is going to be an athletics check to pull yourself up.
Alrighty, no penalties or anything.
Not a visual check.
All right. Do I get a bonus from Ingrahild's hand?
You don't know that her hand is there.
Okay.
She would have to spend an action doing the egg.
Copy. Well,
Oh,
there it is.
That's-
There.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh, a critical failure.
So,
Oh. You got a hold of that side and you pull and you pull and you pull, and then part of the wood gives way and you fall. And let's see, you are falling. It's gonna be that. So now the good news is you are going to have the height reduced because you are hitting trees on the way down. The bad part of that is that's going to cause a level of fatigue from bumps and bruises.
No.
So go ahead and give yourself a level of fatigue, and then I am going to roll. All right. Do you wish to try and soak that?
I reckon so.
Because it is causing 30 points of damage, which is going to be 5 wounds. Go ahead and spend your Benny and make a vigor check.
Oh, that is a wonderful raise.
Look at that. 2 raises on it. So that 5 comes down to a 3.
Would that come down to a 2?
Oh yeah,
Success.
wound cap.
And then, yeah.
Success, then 2 raises, so that's 3 wounds soaked.
Where's the
Right.
fatigue at on the character sheet?
It's on the right at the front on the
I
traits
thought
tab.
so. Oh, there. Yeah, okay, I see it now. Sorry.
So 2 wounds.
Overlooked it.
You have
Okay.
fallen all the way to the ground, and you can actually see under the bridge now. However, as you fall, you hear a bunch of stuff breaking and cracking, and you do not feel good, and you will be shaken as well because you did not soak them all.
Gotta soak them all.
All right. That was Thid's turn. I'm not going to lie. I'm surprised you survived the fall.
So now that was the beginning of my turn, right?
Uh-huh.
So can I pull my wand of healing out? Use it?
Sure.
You're shaken. You were shaken, so you
Oh, I'm
can't
shaken.
take anything
You're
other
shaken.
than free
So that
actions.
is the end of my turn. Cool.
So you can stand up and pull the wand out as your 2 free actions and
Okay.
be ready for next round.
That'll be it.
All right. This one knows that he can't see, so it's going to go back, and then it's going to charge forward.
Thid needs his vigor check for the
The blindness. Yeah, go
blindness.
ahead and make the vigor check at -2. with a blindness.
God, I'm blind. I fell a whole
This
bunch.
guy,
It all hurts. I'm still blind. I still fell a whole bunch.
All right,
God,
so this
look at
is
those
an
penalties.
assistance roll or an aid roll. And that's going to give the other guy a +1 as he slams into Credo at speed. Credo, go ahead and make your athletics check.
What kind of bonus does he get for spending an action to?
We'll make it a +2.
So I get to add a total of +5 to my roll then from the size difference.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to make its roll. It did not critically fail, so try that again. All right. It's a plus. Wait a second. Oh, everything moved. Get rid of that. And add. Well, even if I add the last bonus that it gets from the speed, that's not going to be enough. So you feel one hit you from this direction.
All right.
That takes us to Ingrahild. Ingrahild just saw Thid fall and she can no longer see him. Although she did hear him scream, crack a bunch of branches.
Thid, you still alive?
I think so.
And she, seeing that she is right next to that edge, is going to step around Blizz, draw out her tomahawk again, or hand axe. Sorry, been Deadlands on the brain. And is just going to... Because she didn't get pushed, so she doesn't know to do that. So she is going to attempt a support roll for Blizz in case something comes after him. Basically, try to... Well, she can't, because it's only for that. She can't give him any additional parry or anything, can she? That's
No.
an edge, isn't it?
Yeah.
So she is going to... She can't hold because she moved. She's just gonna stand there because everything's dark. Doesn't know what's going on, so she'll get rid of her vulnerable and be done.
All right. That takes us to Credo.
All right. We'll play it again, Sam. 2 actions, wild attack, so extra action, and the -4 for hitting, swinging at an invisible thing. Oh, both of those missed? We're going to spend a Benny on that. We can't have that. And it looks like it turned one of those into a raise.
Yes.
So we will roll the raise damage with the wild attack bonus on it. We will spend a Benny on that.
As it came
Because-
up all snake eyes. There's an ace on the Benny reroll.
I don't think that was raise damage, was it?
Oh, I didn't even hit raise damage.
Um,
The first time.
I'm showing
The first time I didn't, and the second time I
Oh,
also
okay.
didn't hit raise damage.
I mean,
So-
you still did free wounds, so...
Yeah, but if I would have rolled the raise damage instead, I may not have had to spend the Benny.
Go ahead and roll the raise damage. We'll see if it
changes anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would have been fine with 2 wounds.
Okay, so give yourself the Benny back. As this sucker screams, and it appears as it falls to the ground, DAF.
And then I'll use the second action to brace again. Because
Okay.
these things apparently want to push me off the edge.
Yeah. It's almost like that's written into their tactic block or something. All right, that takes us to Blizz.
You know, I'm going to make this statement, and this is completely outside of the character. The mechanics of pushing people off of the bridge is much worse in this than it is in Pathfinder. I'm just throwing that out there because
It's very unfriendly to either side.
it is just mean. Now, back to Blizz. He heard his buddy's still alive.
Yep.
Does he hear any more flapidating? Is that an action or is that a free check?
That the notice checks are free.
All right, so just listening around. I didn't know if I had a minus to that. If I do, just
No.
adjust.
So
it.
you
Okay.
can barely hear some flapping coming from this direction. However, you hear movement in the trees and brush below. Oh, you also hear some flapping in this direction.
Flapping in that direction, movement in the trees and brush below. Let me check something here. Sorry, this is going to take a moment. Talk amongst yourselves, entertain the crowd. We could talk about Poppet's Vanilla Macadamia Nut, which is what I'm sipping on currently, and it is fantastic with just a little splish of French vanilla creamer.
My drink has been the coffee of the month, which was the Malabar. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick.
Right, you
I
do
was
that
just
while
chatting with
reading.
him about it. It is absolutely delicious. Popping up the stuff here, but yeah, I'll do a quick plug for our sponsor, Poppet's Coffee, and I just talked to him the other day. There it is. It is the Monsooned Malabar.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
It is absolutely delicious. I don't know if that's going to become a regular flavor, but it is this month's coffee of the month. So definitely order it. It's absolutely delicious.
All right, now I am ready for some questions.
All right.
When reading off of a scroll, I know that the scroll is set at the level of it is. So, like, for my Scroll of Summon Ally, it'll pop in at Novice, because that's what we had said the scroll was originally.
Correct.
Can I sync my own PowerPoints into it to add additional effects?
That I don't think so, but let me pull up the scroll rules real quick. It won't take me but a second because I already had the book open.
Yeah, double check that for me because I only have the core book for the powers.
Yeah, that's where I'm checking.
Not the Pathfinder core, the
okay.
Savage core.
So no, the possible power modifiers have to be built into it.
Have to be built into it. Okay.
However, if you fail, as long as it's not a critical failure, the scroll does not activate and you get to keep it.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily worried about that. I was trying to send some backup down to Thid by using my Scroll of Summon Ally I've had forever and pumping 2 extra power points in it to give the ally flight. so that it can fly down there
Yeah,
and help
because
Finn?
it's definitely out of your range. Because
Right.
he is 80 feet down.
Right. So I was going to drop it at my full smarts and then let it try to fly down to help him, but I can't do that. So that changes nothing and everything.
Indeed.
Let us instead we're just going to draw a wand and cast a spell.
What spell would that be?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I kind of need to know.
Well, it's not a raise, but Blizz is now invisible himself.
Ooh. So I will mark you with the invisible.
Because these guys want to do that. You know what? I can do it too.
All right. And is Blizz going to move at all?
No, Blizz is staying back to back with Ingrahild and gives her a nice little pat to let her know that he's still there.
All right. So then we move on to this one. And this one is not happy. You hear it fluttering its wings. The sound gets farther away. And then it comes right back at you there, Kratos. It's going for that speed bonus, and it's fast enough that it can get it. So go ahead and make an athletics check there, Kratos.
And then with the +5, 2 from the brace and 3 from the size.
Correct.
Yeah, they picked the wrong ogre to try to do that too.
All right, so this goes away. And I need to add a -3 for the size. However, it gets a +2 for the speed.
Oh shit, it got him.
And I can't spend a penny on that because it's already been revealed, right? Or can I?
Oh no, you
You
can.
can still spend a penny, yes.
Because
All right.
results haven't been finalized.
All right, so its total is 9. And your total after the Benny is 11.
Ooh.
And I don't have any bennies I can throw at it. So it actually shifted you. It hit you so hard. But it does not push you off the side.
And which direction did it hit me from?
Same direction as before. It felt like it may have shifted a little bit as it was coming in.
Okay.
All right. So this one attempts to unshake. And I don't have any bennies left. Why is it saying I have bennies? Yeah, no bennies on this guy. So, all right. It is still shaken. So that one is going to stay there. And then it goes to Spike. Spike, you saw Kratos get slammed into by something.
Yeah. Can I just like flail my tentacles in that direction?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have reach, so
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Well, she
I
has
just
a
can't like
reach
target
of-
anything.
I think it's only
Reach
a
of
reach of
1.
1. No, reach of reach of 1. So
I don't know.
you would
I
have
can't
to
see
be
where she is on the map to.
you would have to be up here somewhere to try and hit it.
Okay.
You gonna move up?
Yep. Oh gosh. Whenever I try to move, it's super slow.
All right. So go ahead and make your tentacle attack with a -4 because you are trying to hit something that is invisible. Now, before you do that, you have 2 tentacles there.
Right.
So it is going to have a rate of fire of 2. It's just like a frenzy. So I fixed it so it'll do it right. Go ahead and roll with the -4. You gonna leave it there, or are you gonna spend one of those like 400 bennies you got there?
400. Come on.
Still a failure.
We'll try one more time.
All
Because my poor fungus self.
Oh, I see an ace.
That was better.
There you go.
Okay.
That time one of your tentacles hit. Go ahead and roll regular damage. Oh, there's an ace. For a total of 11 versus its toughness of that. That is a raise. You cause a wound, and you now know that it is roughly in this area here.
So I have a question.
What effect do on that?
Yeah, it should also get rot when it gets hit and takes damage.
So the rot effect, any victim must make a vigor test. You did not have a raise on the attack.
Okay.
So failure means one of the limbs rot away. Any successful healing effect within 1 hour stops the rot. So I will make a vigor check. And it succeeds, so it is not going to rot. And that's going to take us into round 4. And there it is. Everybody remove those parry and toughness
Parry
effects.
And toughness bonus, yep.
Which it was not on.
Wasn't on me to begin with.
No,
let's play the action. I'll just play the action card, so we don't have to remove it.
Well, that's everybody within so many inches of you, right?
Oh, right.
Yep. So the only one would be affected by it is Thid right now.
Yeah.
You still want to use it?
I might wait. I'll see what's going on.
Okay. So on the Black Joker, we have Credo. Credo, you saw some blood splatter fly from right in this area as Spike's tentacles in her fungus form smacked something there. Still have the -4 because you can't actually see it, but
yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna play it again. Get the wild attack going, the extra action just in case I need to hunker down. And it should automatically calculate the extra Joker in there, or the Black Joker bonus in there, correct?
It should, yes.
The Black Joker calculates correctly. The Red Joker typically doesn't.
You know what? Just for the fun of it, what was that called? We're going to use our... Oh, wait. Never mind. We're not a fighter. We're the barbarian on this one.
True story.
I don't have martial flexibility.
I mean, you could if you multi-classed.
I could. All right. So we are going to make sure we got our deficits on there correctly and swing at it.
All right. So one of those swings hits from the frenzy. Go ahead and roll the regular damage for it.
Yep, and I will turn wild attack on to make sure.
That is going to be a wound. It's already taken a wound. So it falls to the ground and appears as it does. And it is quite dead.
All right, and I will continue bracing myself for the onslaught of shovings I've been getting.
All right, what is Ingrahild going to do?
He is going to hold since there's nothing to attack and Blizz hasn't given her a pat to say something's around him.
All right. As the next one comes up, the darkness goes away. And you guys can now see their bodies on the ground. Where is this guy? Oh, this guy is dead. And then we go to this thing. And Fid, as you are standing up there and you've got your wand in your hand and you're brushing the dirt off because you landed in some like thick loam soil. it was just the distance that hurt you, because I mean, would have been a soft landing if you were on your feet when you fell. But you hear a creaking and a cracking, and as you turn and you look over your shoulder, before I reveal the token, I'm going to show you and, well, everybody exactly what you see. And it's going to look something a bit like this.
Ooh.
For those of you who are just listening, it is a weird mushroom tree with an angry vagina.
It has a maw. How's that? With
where its face should be, yes.
Tentacled maw where its face should be.
I'd prefer my description, but that's okay.
And as it rears up, you see these 4. Is it 4? No. You see 2 tentacles lashing about wildly, and it's drawing back to hit you. And that is where we will pick up next time. Here comes the cussing. No cussing?
I'm not the one about to die this week, so I left it for Dustin to take care of. But
I'm just trying to think of new character ideas. So sorry. Shit.
All right.
New character.
We ran those along, mainly because I was hoping that somebody would fall and I get to do this big reveal. But we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, check out poppetscoffee.com. Hit us up on our Twitter, twitter.com/knightsdinner. And you can also find us at our webpage, knightsofthesmithdinnertable.com. And we would love it if you head to our Patreon from there and help support what we do. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.